everyone, this is Ginger from stampingthecape.com. It's a beautiful day this Sunday, September 10th on Cape Cod, and my heart goes out to all those in Florida right now. I have family in Florida and friends, and hope they survive and do well with this big storm. I thought I would share some projects I was making as Halloween treats. It's featuring, once again, the Spooky Cat stamp set. And what I've done is I've taken our clear tiny treat boxes that are in the main catalog, and I found these fun, they're eyeballs from Reese's, they're Reese cups and peanut butter cups, and so I filled one with those, and I filled the other ones as Hershey's Kisses always do. They come out with fun wrappers, and so these are some Hershey Kisses. They have ghosts and bats and spider webs and whatnot, and they're in the other box. So I used for those for the tags, I used this stamp, a Wicked Yummy Treat for You, and then this one I just stamped directly the Happy Halloween in pumpkin pie, and the background is in basic black. For this one, then I used our layering ovals to cut that out, cut this out, and then cut a scallop background in pumpkin pie. And then the band around the boxes are 1 inch by 8 3/4. And I just, what I did was I creased it as I folded it along the box, and just gave it enough room so that you can slide it on and off with ease. I didn't pre-score it because sometimes that doesn't always come out perfectly. And then on this one, I actually punched it using the Pretty Label punch that's in the main catalog, or the annual catalog, and it really fits quite well in there. And then I always have these little 1/2 inch strips left over from cutting Whisper White, so I saved them, and I did a little banner in the center, and bannered the ends, and I popped that on with dimensionals, and the both of the tags are on the band with dimensionals as well. And then I made these little test tubes are in the holiday catalog for treats and such, and I used the owl from the stamp set, which is right here, and I stamped him in smoky slate. And then there's a little stamp here that actually will stamp the feet and the little beak. So I did that in basic black. And then there's also another stamp that will outline the eyes, which is right here, but it also has the Happy Owline, if that's how you pronounce it. I just stamped the eyes and stamped those in. And then I used this sentiment, Eat at Your Own Risk, and stamped that in the middle of the owl. And then the hats are from one of the sheets of designer series paper. There's all these different hats, and they're perfect size to fit on the owl, so I cut some of those out. So I got 3 different ones here. And the other little trick I wanted to share with you is that, and I've attached these with just glue dots. I put glue dots down the middle of the aisle and stuck them on, test tube, no, the owl, and stuck them on the test tube. Goodness gracious. And but another little tip is that sometimes when you cut out something like this, and it's got like the very vanilla background, and you can't exactly trim it exactly, what I do is I take my marker. So in this case, I took the pumpkin pie marker, and I used the thick end, and I just kind of run it quickly around the edge, and it just covers the edge of that paper, so you don't see it. And then I did the same thing around the edge with the basic black, of course, before I put it on the owl. So it just covers up that white from kind of standing up, or very vanilla from sticking right out there. I did, when I had to hand trim these, I did leave a little white border, but that was intentional. I wanted that. So anyway, I hope you find these kind of fun, and I know sometimes it seems early for these things, but you know, sometimes you got to get an early start. So if you have any questions, let me know, and if you haven't received your holiday catalog, send me an email. I'd be happy to send you one. Thanks so much, and have a great day.